my friends, welcome to Brazilian 10mm channel. This video is an attempt of me to show you how I replace my grips on a Smith end frame. I have a 629 here, I have a 627 here, and the grips that came from the factory, for the caliber, I think they're a little bit too much, just a little too small. I mean, I was looking, I saw this type of grip on, I believe it was a Smith Wesson 686 Plus, and I loved it when I tried on the gun shop. So I was looking for the same type of grips in an end frame, and after looking, I found this place here, Kelly Arms, where I bought, and the service there was exceptional. I spoke with Chuck and Cheryl, but Chuck was with me on the phone Saturday when I ordered the grips and gave him my information. Monday afternoon, I had the grips in my hand. They make for all kinds of Smith Wessons. You couldn't expect a exceptional fit and finish in this thing. And so when I got this, I put them on and brought them to the range. And sure enough, when I was shooting the 357, it was okay. It was fine. Much better grip than the one that you see right there. But when I start shooting the 454 Magnum, the 44 Magnum, fourth shot or third or fourth shot gave me that blister right there. Nasty, right? Yeah, because the finish here on the fit on the back strap here, it's not as good as I hope it would be. And so this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be putting some masking tape on those revolvers, put this grip on, and then just lightly sand this area so it will have the same contours of the frame right there. Okay, in the attempt of mitigate this recoil thing that will bite me right there. Okay, and here how they look after replacing the grips. To me, it looks much better, much more ergonomic. You can you have more purchase now with this one. I can have my 3 fingers here, and it's not as thick as you would think, so you still have a good grip holding the firearm here. Feels much better, I can tell you. The only drawback on this one, like I told you, is the finish here. You can see that there's proof of the crime here. Still have blood on this thing. It's just not very well finished. You have edges there, both sides. You can run your so I need to smooth out all that area a little bit here to make this grip panel to be a continuation of this surface right here. So round it up nice and well so I can have the web of my hand as high as I can. And this is for the 357, so for the purpose of shooting, I could keep the grip the way it is. This one doesn't bother much because being a end frame and all the weight that this frame has, it soaks the recoil pretty well. But the 44 mag is a different story. That thing kicks like a mule with this short barrel, 2.5. It just hits your hand in a way that, it's... And I think I cut my hand on that one, actually. And then when shooting this one, got a little blood there. But yeah, you gotta do something. It's plenty comfortable in the bottom here and the back of your hand right there. but that thing in a 44 mag just does this and pounds you in the web of your hand with such a force that you need some kind of a smooth area there to prevent you from getting hurt. And you're not gonna have gloves every time you shoot the 44 mag. You can try to do that, but that doesn't mean that you're gonna be able to have it. So this is what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be smoothing out both of them. This is the Big Mama Jamma. Same frame, same grip, same problem. You can see sticking out right there. So I gotta do something about that. And I'm gonna, like I told you, I'm gonna finish this with true oil. And got a little bit of reflection there. Let me just, there you go. So yeah, this is good, but it's not enough. 2 fingers only. You know, for the 44 mag, you would have almost the same problem. So the finish here is better, but you still would have a lot of. And I think for a caliber like that, 44 mag and up, I'm still studying that. But I think method of holding the firearm and shooting, you shouldn't lock your wrist just like would you do with a 357 or a smaller caliber. With this one, you have to let it roll a little bit on your hand, because if you try to lock your wrist with a support hand like that, it just hits here with such a force that you're not going to be doing that for long. You shoot like 20 times and then I get like literally my hands are trembling because you try to anticipate and hold the recoil. I know that that's wrong, but instinctively you're gonna do that, and it's just the way it is. So I'm gonna show you what am I gonna be using to file that. I have 2 options here, and I don't know which one's gonna work better. I have a set of files I'm going to be using. I'm thinking I'm probably going to be using this one. Put some masking tape here. Masking tape to all this area. And then lightly strike the file right here, right here, right here. I could do that. Or I could use, I have a knife sharpener. And it's portable, like this big, and has a band. It's like a band sender where I can try to hit those areas, and I know that because it's a band, every time I hit, it's gonna form to the shape of this area, and that's why I need the masking tape right there, so I won't scratch it. I'm gonna try that, and I'm gonna let you know the results. Okay, so next one, let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, folks, so I decided to go a different route. I didn't use the files at all. Decided to use this bandsaw, this band sander. It's work sharp. This is usually used to sharpen knives and scissors, but it worked pretty good on that grip. So this is what I used. Okay, folks, this is the first one, roughly done. Still gonna use a smooth file here, and then after I have everything the way I like it, I'm gonna finish with the true oil. Right now it feels much better now. I don't feel any difference when I grip. I don't feel anything poking the web of my hand. So I think we're getting there. And let's see. It should be much better now. And here we go for the final product. After I sanded everything, I used 280 grit sand to smooth out smooth it out a little more. And then after that I cleaned the surface, and then use some steel wool to make everything nice. And then after that I used the true oil right here, just a little bit. I did one coat, wait until it dried up, and then did the second coat. And this is, you're gonna see right now with the second coat, and it's looking pretty good. I like the results now. Everything is nice and blended. I'm debating if I should use the steel wool again here, and because it's sort of shiny, so if I use the steel wool, it's gonna get dull again. It's gonna get a matte, and then I don't know if I see, it's shiny, but it's not that glossy, just like it is in here. So, but again, for all intents and purposes, I accomplished my goal. It's looking really, really good, folks. Now, when you grab this thing here, it's just like one whole piece, and really good. So I went as downwards here. I could go a little lower, but the way they built this grip is that, you know, you always are going to have a lot of material or excess material right there, and I don't want to go all the way down there and then have a step here. So even without doing none of that, I still would have that step right there. So I don't know if it was an engineer defect or however you want to call it. But the point is that that step right there won't do anything to your hand. So now what you needed to do is have that area smoothed out, and it is just like one continuous line here, and it's much better. So this one is the 627. And for the 629, it's pretty good as well. You can see there's no, your nail won't catch on anything. It's pretty smooth all the way here, the back. So I'm liking it. I think it's really good right now. So this is it. I hope you guys liked it. If you have more knowledge about this and you want to let me know if I should run the steel wool on this thing, let me know. Help me out here, because you know, it's the first time I've done this. And like I said, here you have a little bit of a shine, but it's not a glossy shine. And there it's a little bit more of a glossy shine. Not that that's going to be a problem for me, but I'm not so OCD that something like that would bother me too much. But if there's anything that I could do easy enough that I could do to make that uniform, then I appreciate your input. All right, so folks, thank you very much for watching this video, and if you like it, please thumbs up and comment, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.